That's illegal. All the way up. No. Look like a security guard. Okay. So the mullet isn't mulleting the way it normally mullets, but I've tried my best. I've put a bit of water in it, and we're just gonna ignore the mullet situation right now, okay? Today, I am gonna be watching The Glory. This was the most kind of requested, I always like, struggle saying that word, I don't know why. Requested video I've had in, requested series I've had on my previous videos. So I thought I'd give it a go. I do know a little bit about it, like I have seen like the trailer, I've seen some clips, I know it's based on a true story. I've seen a horrific bullying clip from it. I don't know if it's gonna become a running theme on my channel, that it's just gonna be me reacting to like Korean bullies. Let's hope this one has a happier ending than Weak Hero Class, because I'm still in recovery from that show. So the show is written by Kim Eun-sook, who, she's a female writer, guys. I just love when I watch shows that are written by females, because I just feel like we're like underrepresented in the sort of film industry. So I think that's really nice, and I'm excited. I've not seen anything else that she's written. There's Mr. Sunshine 2018, although that title rings a bell, so perhaps I've like seen a trailer for it, I don't know. And then The King Eternal Monarch, which was 2020. Okay, and the series was directed by Joo Ho-an. So he's directed quite a few different drama series. There's Watcher, Record of Youth, Happiness. So yeah, quite a few. Not familiar with his work either, so we're going into this completely blind. And yeah, I don't really know, let's just get into it. I don't know why I'm dragging it out for. I'm just gonna record my screen. Looking like a chef, I'm a 5-star Michelin. Me and Cham Cham, what's your illusion? My Korean is flawless. Why can't I live a normal life? How can I bring peace to my heart? I don't want to pretend to be good anymore. I just want to So I think the like first few scenes of a screenplay are like probably the most important. This is completely in my opinion. And I think they are the like hardest scenes to write, because I think kind of like a book, you want to have your reader, your audience, in this case your watcher, to be like hooked, and you want them to keep watching. That's like literally the aim of the first few chapters of the book, the first few scenes of a film, is that you want the audience to keep wanting to watch for whatever reason. Like it doesn't mean it has to start immediately with like conflict like Weak Hero, even though I think Weak Hero is a really good example of how to hook in an audience within literally the first scene. But there needs to be something that makes you want to keep watching, and alongside that you need to learn about your lead character, and you need to learn about the kind of themes of the show that you're about to watch. And I think they've been really clever with using audio for that. I think often when you're writing a script you kind of forget about audio, it's you think purely kind of visually, don't you? But I think what they've done here is they've obviously used a song that literally, like the words about like having a troubled life, you know, wanting to what was the actual lyrics? Can I bring peace to my heart? There was something about like, don't want to pretend to be good. Like I just feel like this is all setting up our main character and like her kind of life so far. I think that's really clever, and I really like that. So far, so good. Well, that's really cool. The pot shattering, like her body shattering like a pot, that's really cool. I'm hooked. So like, this is what I mean by something happening within the first couple of scenes that makes you wanna keep watching. And this is like a perfect example of that. Like for me, that kind of felt like a, you know, like with PTSD when like you can have like audio triggers, can't you, when you've got PTSD, and like something you can hear something that triggers like intrusive memories. That's kind of what that felt like. Perhaps that was like alluding to. And now I'm like, oh, like what's going on, like what happened, you know, what's this all about? So nice.
어제부터 사진을 정리 중인데 온통 반가운 얼굴이라 오래 걸리네. 그러다 그런 상상을 했어. 언젠가 네가 저 현관문을 열고.
이건 다 뭐야? 재준이, 사라, 이건 다 우리고. 근데 너 누구더라?
나야 연진아, 나. 남의 집에 들어올 땐 신발은 벗어야지.
Agree. Oh! Imagine if like every time someone came into your house and didn't take their shoes off, you just like...
힘 닿는 데까지 널 한번 죽여보려고.
Oh!
그러니까 빨리 와 연진아. 난 다 도착했거든. 아, 네가 오는 동안 내가 어떻게 여기까지 왔는지 얘기해줄까?
Interesting. I'm invested. I want to know what happened, and I want to know why it happened, and I want to know what she's going to do about it, because I'm on her side already. I don't even know her, but I'm on her side. I want her to staple that bitch's face. No, I'm joking. Well, am I? Well, oh my god, is it? It's not, it can't be, hold on. I've got to find out who the actresses are, because that's like spot on casting. Like, is that the same person? Oh my god, so it is two different people. That's insane.
어떻게 오셨습니까? 문동은 보호자입니다. 담임입니다. 야, 교복 차입고 경찰서를 와? 친구끼리 장난 좀 치고 가지고 신고를.
That's kind of a weird way to react when she's got like evident bruises on, like she's got like cuts on her face and stuff, and he's her guardian, but he's also not. He's her teacher. I'm a bit confused about that. And he's just angry that she called the police. What?
중요한 날이라고 했지? 엄마, 오늘 너한테 너무 실망이야.
경찰서까지 갈 줄 알았나?
그 부분이 실망이야. 이름에 이응 들어간 애들은 사립기니까 피하라고 했어. 손명호, 최혜정, 걔들 말이야. 걔들! 들어와. 늦었어.
I hope we continue to get insight into the bullies' lives as well. Not because I'm like, I want to humanise them, because no, they're probably assholes. But I really don't like it in shows when like the bullies are literally just bullies and that's it. Like, I like to see a little bit more of their kind of background and why they're the way they are. Like, in Weak Hero Class, obviously with, I cannot remember his name, but the eyebrows, the one with the big eyebrows, we didn't really get much insight into his background or anything. But out of like all the bullies in that show, I'd say he was one of the tamest. Whereas like with Bumsuk, when he kind of, you know, evolved into this bully, we knew so much about his like background and everything that it just, you could understand why he got to that point. And I prefer that. I don't like it when we just have a character who's a bully but we don't know why. Because it's like, no one's just like, well actually there are some people who are just born evil, but I feel like it's more likely that there is something that makes them that way. And that doesn't justify what they do, but it just explains it.
그렇다고 뭐 경찰서까지 가고 그러냐? 쫄리게. 그래서 말인데 동훈아. 이제부터 네가 고데기 열 체크 좀 해줄래?
I've seen this bit online, I think. Fuck.
백날 소리 질러도 아무도 안 와. 채목이 아예 우리한테 키를 줬네?
Oh. That's illegal.
아무도 널 보호하지 않는다는 소리야, 동나. 경찰도 학교도 네 부모조차도.
Because she's an evil bitch.
사회적 약자.
I watch these kinds of shows and then like I'm like, oh god, that's the most evil character I've ever seen. Like in Alice in Borderland you've got Niragi. Ugh. And then All of Us Are Dead, there's, I don't know his name, but the one with, he's kind of got a similar haircut to me, who becomes like a half-bee and like has got the one eye. Hated him. But then I watched Weak Hero and I like hated all the bullies in that. And I'm watching this and I'm like, oh my god, she's topped it. What the fuck? Again.
운전소에서 시끄럽게.
Oh my god. Ew. This guy playing basketball is pissing me off. What is he doing? There's something like about like bystanders when it comes to bullying that kind of piss me off more than the actual bullies. Like, what are you doing? You're not participating, but you're not helping. You're not stepping up and guys, I'm getting angry. Getting like hot and bothered. What the fuck's going on? I hope she kills them all, to be honest.
그거 아니, 연진아? 네 딸은 거꾸로 보는 세상을 좋아하는 거.
Oh.
세상이 거꾸로인 순간엔 모든 색이
Wow, those
헷갈려서
shoes.
이해받기 때문일까?
Slay. She's so sweet.
박연진 딸 하예솔.
우리 엄마 아세요?
단 하루도 잊어본 적이 없어. 어떤 증오는 그리움을 닮아서 멈출 수가 없거든. 증오가 뭐냐고?
Don't bring the little girl into it. Like, she's got nothing to do with it.
넌 또 뭘 처먹은 거야? 한콜이야, 본드야.
음주가 왜 음주만 있고 감흥 없잖아. 왜? 싫어? 정 싫으면 다른 선택지도 있긴 있어?
Oh my god. She's got trousers on now. I just don't, why are they... Brilliant. Strikes. I just can't fathom that there are people in this world who would genuinely hurt someone so much that they would want to then kill themselves. Like, I can't... Like, I say something horrible to my brothers and I feel bad. And I'm like, well, I shouldn't have said that. You know? So to do that to someone that you don't even really know and bully them to a point of them wanting to die is just like, just horrific. Like, I can't fathom it because it's just not something that I can ever foresee for myself, you know? Like, oh, fucking hell. I feel like this, I spoke about this in one of my Weak Hero reactions, this position, this fetal position, and then the camera zooming out, they did that for Bumsuk as well after he'd been beaten up. And like, I feel like it's such a powerful image of like, you know, this kind of fetal position, it's kind of vulnerable, it's, you know, it's kind of as vulnerable as you can possibly be when you're, you know, being created, I guess, you know, and like, the fact that that's kind of the position she's lying in when she's so hurt and just this close to giving up is just, I think it's just really powerful.
야, 운동은 잡혀야 돼. 근데 잡혀서 우리를 봤었다는데?
Honestly, good for her.
교장실까지 올라가면 김 선생님 근무 평가.
Teachers aren't fucking doing anything to help. Like, what else can she do?
네?
학교 폭력이요. 가해자는 박연진, 이사라, 전재준,
Yes.
최혜정, 손명호.
Name those bitches.
그리고 선생님은 방관하셨고.
이 만담으로 이게 네가 팔이 부러졌어? 다리가 부러졌어? 네가 지금 사지 멀쩡해가지고 잘도 돌아다니는데 뭐가 폭력이야? 뭐가 방관이야? 너 그 정도면 정신병자야, 알아?
Oh, he's gaslighting her.
친구끼리 한
Once in a while, friends hit each other too. No.
선생님 아들 교대 붙었다고 자랑했었죠. 그럼 선생님 아들도 친구들한테 한 대 맞아도 괜찮으시겠어요?
이게 점잖게 대주니까
Is that normal? Wait.
네가 아주 나를 잡네. 아, 참. 내 아들이
Stop it. Stop, 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 stop. He's a teacher and he's slapping the shit out of her. This isn't normal, right? Does this happen in Korean schools? Can teachers hit? Is there like corporal punishment? Corporal punishment was like abolished in the UK in like, I think it was the early 80s. This is what, 2004? Even in 2004, I was in school in 2004, that would never have happened. Oh.
내가 걔 엄마인데.
어머님이 법적인 게 가끔 중요하니까요.
What's going on?
사인이 없는데 그냥 이름 써도 되나요?
그럼요. 거기 이름 쓰시고 내
뭐 놓고 갔니? 너 혹시 몰랐어? 야, 니네 엄마 아침에 방 뺐어.
Guys, I'm so confused. Okay, so Yeonjin's mother bribed Dongyun's mother to change the reason on the dropout form to maladjustment. And then, with the money, she abandoned her fucking daughter. Love how I said at the beginning of this video, I hope this show is, you know, not as depressing as Weak Hero Class. I was a fool back then. Gosh, her crying is just genuinely really like hard to listen to. Oh no, they got another fucking new victim.
이번에도 소리 지르면 입에다 넣는다. 돌아왔네? 집을 여기 놨어.
이사라는 그린 전재준 골프장 물려가는 거. 최혜정은 승무원. 넌 꿈이 진짜 현모양처럼.
Oh, so she's like confirming all of their dreams so then she can destroy them. Yes, bitch.
오늘부터 내 꿈은 너야. 우리 꼭 또 보자, 박연진.
작은 돌을 던지고 소리쳐도 울어봐도 들어주니 없고 내가 아주 행복했으면 좋겠어.
Are they gonna become friends?
언니 이번 달 말에 공장 그만두신다면서요. 그래서 그만두시기 전에 그냥 말 한번 걸어보고 싶어가지고.
나도요. 고마웠어요.
뭐가요?
같이 봐요.
Oh, that's so cute.
아무튼
진짜였어, 연진아. 그날부터 내 꿈은 오직 너였어.
Like, imagine your whole life being impacted from then onwards, and their life just goes on like normal. It's just infuriating. Like, I feel so infuriated for her that I'm so on her side and I'm so, like, with her. And that's, you know, obviously down to the skillful screenwriting and the creation of the character. Like, you are completely with her and just want her to have all the success in the world, but I also want her to beat the fucking shit out of that girl because she's a bitch. Oh.
순간이나마 내가 두려울 곳은 과연 어딜까? 60제곱미터의 나만의 체육관 말이야.
우와, 꼭 동화 같아요.
난 아주 말캉하고 뽀얀 네가 제일 아끼는 고데기를 들 거야.
주인공들은 원래 다 가난하니까.
아니야, 틀렸어. 이 이야기엔 예솔이 엄마가 주인공이야. 이 이야기엔 동화가 아니라 우화거든.
Like, I really like the parallels between, like, the kind of fairy tale vibes. Like, there are so many films and stuff that we watch now that can be taken back to a classic fairy tale. Like, it's really interesting. So I like that, but I'm in two minds about the whole thing of using the daughter, because part of me is kind of like, I get it, you want to hurt her as much as she hurt you, and that's absolutely fair enough. There, I do not disagree with that in the slightest, but I'm not, like, keen on, like, you know, the daughter has absolutely nothing to do with it. The daughter wasn't even alive when that was going on, so I'm just a bit like, if the daughter doesn't get hurt and doesn't have any effects from it, then okay, fine, but I just feel like if there are going to be implications for the daughter, then I'm not totally on board with it.
파상은 파상으로, 때린 것은 때림으로 갚을지니. 글쎄, 그건 너무 페어플레이 같은데요.
Ooh.
여러분,
Gosh, okay. That ending was good. Like, I like the dialogue of, like, that would be playing too fair. Like, slay. I mean, I'm gonna watch the next episode, but yeah, I'm liking it so far. I'm really liking it. I'm hooked. I'm completely on her side. I want her to get revenge. I feel just dreadfully sorry for her. I'm excited. I'm excited. He looks like a twat.
500g 아껴 펴라.
그지 새끼 500g 좋아하네. 감히 내 영감을 띵땅 쳐.
약쟁이는 예술가인 척 하긴.
필요하신 거 있으십니까?
자장가 좀 불러줄래요? 잠이 안 와서요.
따뜻한 물수건 한 잔 가져다 드릴까요?
따뜻한 다른 서비스는 없나요?
Oh.
이거 딱 언니 거네요.
Oh.
결혼 준비 잘 되냐?
궁금하지도 않으면서 왜 이러?
다정해 보이잖아.
지랄. 너도 결혼 생각 생기면 말해. 딴 년이랑 경쟁은 안 한다.
그러니까 지금이라도 생각 바꾸라니까요. 복수는 그냥 더럽고 험하게 하는 거죠.
그 오빠들이 사람도 죽여줄까?
죽인다고요?
She really gonna
진짜
kill
죽일
her.
거면 모를까. 여기까지 왔는데 어설픈 가해자가 될 순 없어. 그래서 좀 더뎌도 차곡차곡 가야 해. 어디까지 들었어? 너 다음 주 모의고사야.
안 입으면 더 예쁠 것 같은데. 가슴 한번 보여주시면 진짜 이번 시험 잘 볼게요. 제가 등수 올라야
쌤, 돈 더 받잖아요.
The audacity. What the fuck? I just.
시험 잘 봐.
That's what you get for being a little perv. Ugh. Gross. She okay? Fuck. Aww. Oh my god, is that like it's foreshadowing, I'm assuming, that there's going to be a romance between these two characters because they've got their hands obviously so close together and they're playing the wedding march. Oh my gosh, she looks so cool.
진심으로 결혼 축하해, 연진아. 미안하지만 축의금은 준비 못했어. 근데 뭐 인생의 경조사가 결혼식만 있는 건 아니잖아.
죄송합니다.
But this is kind of cute. He's kind of cute, to be fair.
인턴입니다. 오늘 오프라서. 잠깐만요.
저 다니는 학교는 어떻게 아셨어요?
학교는 간호사 쌤이 보호자 연락처 찾다가 학생증 부셨다고 해서 알았고, 그 강의실에 갔던 건 그때 피 검사하신 거 수치가 많이 안 좋은데 처방전도 없이 그냥 가셔서 처방전 들고 갔었고. 바둑 좋아하세요?
둘 줄 아세요?
아, 어마어마하죠.
바둑은 얼마나 배우면 잘 두는 사람 이길 수 있어요?
누굴 이기고 싶은데요? 이세돌?
이세의 돌이 누군데요?
과외가 필요하실 것 같은데.
I've absolutely no idea what this game is, but it looks fun, I guess. Oh, I like this. This is really cool. See, I'm not like a big fan of montages, unless they are like 100% necessary or that they're like slightly unique or slightly different. An example of like just unnecessary montages often occur in like chick flicks, and I love chick flicks. I'm not dissing chick flicks, I love them. But often there's like unnecessary montages in those films. The Kissing Booth 3 on Netflix, masterpiece. Montage after montage after montage, and they're all completely useless. I'm only a montage fan if it's necessary, and this kind of reminds me of that one in A New Moon, which I've reacted to on this channel, which you can check out if you want, where the camera like pans around her and the seasons are changing through the window, and it's showing how she's like her kind of state is completely unchanged even though the seasons are changing. And it's kind of similar to this, you know, like we're seeing a passing of time, and it is, I guess you would still call it a montage, I suppose, but it's used in a way to show the passing of time, to show the progression of their friendship and the progression of her learning this game. So yeah, love it.
난 참 좋았어. 난 2번의 도전 끝에 임용이 붙었고, 넌 고맙게도 엄마가 됐으니까.
아, 그리고 그 승무원하는 친구.
혜정이라고, 최혜정. 이젠 좀 외워. 근데 걘 왜?
너 고등학교 때 얘기를 했나 봐, 경태한테. 술자리에서.
왜? 뭔데?
최혜정,
정신 차려. 너 그때 문동은 아니었으면 너였어. 네가 지져졌다고. 알아?
왜 주둥이를 차 놀리냐고. 앞으로 주둥이 조심하고. 분수에 맞게 입고 한도에 맞게 되자. 알아들었으면 끄덕여.
That doesn't fit. Does he recognise her?
어? 문동훈이다.
Shit.
되게 오랜만이다.
그니까. 와. 어떻게 지냈냐? 뭐하고 사냐?
초등학교 교사.
어? 진짜?
나 네 생각 많이 했는데.
그래? 뭐 마실? 여기 뭐 다 있어. 그거 그냥 신고 와. 이게 내가 그냥 다름없는 거지. 근데 내 생각 뭐 했는데? 설마? 너 내 첫 키스였냐? 아, 그럼 생각 많이 나지.
여기 정말 너 가게야?
뭐 비슷해.
변한 게 없구나. 아직도 전재중 심부름 중?
야, 이 씨발 그런 게 아니라.
세상 참 불공평하다니까. 내가 선생되고 너가 개사료 사다 주는 동안 걔네는 부모 잘 만나 골프장도 받고 이런 가게도 하고. 그래서 난 여기 있는 게 진짜 다 네 것이길 바랬네. 잠깐.
돈만 주던가 약만 주던가. 씨.
That's exactly what she's trying to do.
나 말고 다른 샌드백은 어때? 그거면 여기 진짜 다 네 거 될 것 같은데.
개소리야.
내 밟고 싶은 마음 넌 알 것 같아서. 그리고 난 그때도 사실 네가 제일 무서웠거든. 다른 애들보다.
지신 거지. 못 마신 게 아니구나.
선배님은 항상 그 시계 차고 다니시네요.
시계? 아, 이거 아버지 첩벌령 받으시고 사신 시계인데 아들한테 물려주고 싶으셨대. 왜 그런 전통 만드는 거 로망 있으셔.
와,
Wait. Is his dad the prince of the guy who hit her in school? The guy who, because he took off his watch, didn't he? Put it down and then was like slapping the shit out of her. That's his son. Whoa.
부동산인데요. 원하시던 그 빌라에 공실이 나왔어요. 도장 들고 오세요.
Right next to her house. Shit! I feel like it's like really good at building up kind of tension and anticipation. Like you're kind of like she's getting closer and closer to like these bullies and that she's gonna eventually get revenge, and you're kind of watching it like going along with her and you're building up to it too, and it's all like quite exciting, isn't it? What's going on?
언제부터예요? 내가 눈치챈 건 작년 가을부터인데. 발뺌하지 말고요. CCTV는 잘 피했지만 내 핸드폰엔 그쪽 얼굴이 있어요.
Oh, I see. Okay.
원하시는 게 돈이면 드릴게요.
돈 아니에요. 신고할 생각도 없어요. 같은 편 먹고 싶어요. 나도 그쪽 도울 테니까 그쪽도 나 도와줘요.
구체적으로
뭘 원하시는지. 내 남편을 죽여줘요.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So that's I'm assuming that she's the housekeeper at the bully's house, right? And she's noticed that Dong-eun is like going through their rubbish to find like documents, shredded documents and stuff that she can put together to like get dirt on them, right? Is that what's going on? I think so. Anyway, do you know what? I did really enjoy that actually. I was a bit like, not sure if it's like my thing. Like, I know obviously it's like got the whole bullying thing, which is similar to Weak Hero, but I think they are very different vibes. Like I wouldn't compare the shows. Weak Hero is coming of age. This is definitely more adult. So I probably wouldn't compare the two that much, but I do really like it. Like I'm very invested in, is it Dong-eun? I'm gonna have to get the names. If you watch my previous videos, you'll know that I don't catch on to names very quickly. Yeah, Dong-eun, okay. I feel very like connected to Dong-eun and like, I obviously do want her to succeed and get revenge. But I'm just kind of like, I don't want her to stoop to their level though. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's a tricky one because it's like, it kind of plays with your morals a bit of like, I don't want her to like literally kill them, but I do want her to get revenge. So I'm like rooting for her, but I'm also like, don't take it too far, because if you take it too far, like it could kind of have the opposite effect of what you want it to have. Like the only thing I can compare it to right now is when at the end of Weak Hero, when Seon has the perfect opportunity to punch Bum-Sook, but he doesn't stoop to that level. He doesn't, because he just can't. And I think that's like a perfect kind of comparison to make, even though I just said you can't compare the two, but oh well. Pacing wise, I think the pacing's really good. I'm not feeling bored. Like I'm invested in every single scene, which is good, because so I'm definitely more of a film person, and I find that sometimes with series it's because I lose interest, because I feel like sometimes because you've got more room to do stuff and explore stuff in, it tends to drag out a bit, and then I get bored and I lose interest because I'm a lot more sort of into fast-paced stuff. But I'm hooked. Like I'm yeah, not like feeling the need to skip anything. And yeah, it's pretty brutal, but it's not as brutal as Weak Hero, which I'm kind of glad about, because sometimes it was really hard to watch at times, and I feel like I want something that's a little easier to watch. I mean, I'm not saying the bullying scenes were easy to watch, but this second episode has been, you know what I mean? There's not been any like really severe bullying scenes, which is quite nice, considering what I've been watching recently. I'm excited to carry on watching it. Obviously, I'll upload this reaction, see what you guys think, and if you want more, then I can upload more. If you don't, then I won't put you through that. I'll move on to something else. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts. I'd also love to know what your thoughts on this show are. And yeah, I will be back with another video at some point soon, I'm sure.